That was the intent of that project. Unfortunately, it's a little out of date. And I know there's been some work to get it updated to 2.0, but I'm sure after 2.0 goes general availability, I'm pretty confident that the swing set will catch up pretty quickly. But no, other than that, there really is no.
Java, right?
I'm sorry?
That's based on only Java.
Yeah.
Java API.
There is an ESAPI swing set for PHP that was in the process of being built. I have no idea what the status of that project is.
Is there any plan that because in the real system, some part is based on Java, some part is based on JavaScript, some part is based on some other language?
No, absolutely. And I think that's a very valid point is that, especially with, where did this? With that, there's no reason that we should be, there's no reason that we couldn't have a demo app that tied, a handful of these languages together and solve how to show it across the entire app technology stack. So I think what you're asking is, how do I solve that? Or is there any demonstration of how to solve that problem across the entire technology stack where I may have something happening in JavaScript over here and I may have a Java app server that talks to a .NET web service? And how do I solve that problem across that entire stack?
From for example, I already have a system, and I want to use ESAPI, but I don't know how to start, even though there are a lot of Java, a bunch of API documents. This is a whole different monster.
Oh, absolutely, it is.
So, what's your advice for me to get started?
I would say probably the first thing I do is grab the swing set. Even though it's not completely up to date, I grab the swing set, download it, take a look through it. It's going to answer a lot of your questions about how to get started. I will also be taking the code demo that I was going to show you guys. I will put up a project on Google Code to share that with everybody so that you'll be able to actually see the stuff. I was going to pull up a slide with my contact info here. So here's some resources that you can get more information. I'll be around for the entire conference. As a matter of fact, I'll be around until Sunday. If you see me walking down the hall, you got a question, feel free to grab me. I love talking about the ESAPI. I'm very excited about it. So you're more than welcome. I don't think I have my Twitter on here, but you can follow me on Twitter at Carne, C-A-R-N-E. My nickname is actually Beef, and Beef was taken on Twitter, so I became Carne. So like I said, feel free to ask any questions that you have at any point in time. One last thing I want to throw out there real quick is actually at lunch today, we're having kind of a think tank session on the JavaScript project as far as building a roadmap. What is the JavaScript project going to be? What does it need to be? I would openly invite anybody who is interested in client-side security to swing by for lunch. We'll be in the lunch area. Just look for me. I'm a pretty easy guy to spot. And I'd love to get some community input on how you guys feel about client-side security and what that project should ultimately be. So, thank you guys very, very much for coming. You guys have been a great crowd.